Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 0 of Big League Breakdowns. My name is Tyler, alongside my co host Bobby, and today we are introducing our new show on YouTube and maybe other platforms at a later time. But yeah, this is our new show coming over from Come Play Podcast, where we did work for almost 2 years over there, I believe.
Yeah, about 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we
we did.
started in like the summer of 2018, and we ended around May of this year. So
Yeah,
yeah, about
we
2 years.
we did 50 plus episodes over there. A lot of fun. Unfortunately, that didn't end the way it fell through. But
Yeah,
we have a new project now. Still covering sports, as we love to do. We're huge sports fans, and this is just our intro episode to let you guys know about us and what we'll be doing in the future.
and why you should
Um,
give a shit about this project.
yeah. Uh, so I guess just to introduce ourselves, like I said, my name is Tyler. I have been a sports fan since the day since I was little. I started playing hockey when I was 5 years old, and that's me and Bobby's main sport, definitely for sure, hockey. But yeah, I just huge sports fan, ranging across soccer, football, hockey, baseball, and I am currently in school right now for communications, looking for a broadcasting career. And doing projects like this are really fun for me. Number one, number two, give me a lot of practice for the future, and whatever that might hold for me. Um, but yeah, again, another just playing sports through my whole life, watching sports. It's always been a part of me. Sports has always been a huge part of me. So that's why I want to do another show like this, and I think Bobby feels the same way.
100%. I mean, I have a very similar story to Tyler. I've been playing sports my whole life. Played a lot of hockey. Hockey's number one always for me. And always will be. So happy to see we're recording this on August 3rd, 2020, which means hockey's back. So
Mm.
I've been enjoying that, and my Flyers doing well so far. Um, but yeah, I've played it all: hockey, baseball, basketball. I played basketball all through high school, except one season, and played soccer. Never played football, but those are my mains. And yeah, I've been massive hockey fan, football fan, for very very long time, and like to think I'm somewhat knowledgeable of all the games and somewhat competent enough to be able to talk about it. So that's why the Come Play Network existed for a little bit, and now we're at this new project. I love talking about sports, especially with Tyler. Me and Tyler, I think, have really good chemistry and very similar mindsets sometimes when it comes to sports. You'll definitely hear all the debates that we have and all the opinions that we have, and we have lots of them. Don't worry. Um, so yeah, I'm really excited to start this project. As for I guess my background besides sports, I'm a recent college graduate. In film and moving image is what my university called it. So I will be producing and editing the show, and doing a lot of all the other menial technical tasks that come with it. But I love this stuff. I eat this stuff up every day. I do it every day. Um, yeah, no, I'm excited to get this started. I'm excited to be back talking about sports on a platform once again. It's been way too long.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to get back into this.
For our sports teams, as you can see, Bobby repping the 76ers hat. Bobby being, for the most part, almost all Philly, as that is the area we reside in.
Yeah, the only non-Philly team is the Patriots on the NFL. I'll just get
Yeah.
that out of the way. So release the booze, release the hounds, everything you want to say. I haven't heard it before, so
For me, I'm all over the place.
a little bit.
You know, I guess I'm one of those, but no, I have a reason for all of them. I am a Sixers fan, and it's been nice to see them back. They played their first game the other night. But for hockey, I am a San Jose Sharks fan, regrettably. Uh, but our first episode we pre-recorded actually talks about a situation the Sharks were in. We discussed Game 7 of the first round series with the Golden Knights and San Jose Sharks in 2019. So we cover that. and specifically the incident on Joe Pavelski. That is our first episode, so that was a lot of fun. And obviously for me, it was nice to record, and I have so much knowledge on the Sharks that I was able to use that to my advantage. For football, Denver Broncos fan. Baseball, even more regrettably than the Sharks, a Pirates fan.
He's like a quarter Yinzer. It's actually kind of funny.
And and also a big soccer fan, Philly Union for MLS, and Manchester United across the pond. So,
I'll get there eventually.
So yeah, like I said, I mean, I would say like upwards of 80% of my life has something to do with sports. I mean, I am so involved, and I mean, that was a big thing with me wanting to get in broadcasting. Is I just wanted to do something with sports, and that's why I wanted to do sports broadcasting. So yeah. Again,
and
really
the stupid part is
show.
He puts his career in my hands to do with whatever it is I want to do with it. Almost.
That is true. I'm learning the ropes a little bit, so hopefully I can help out with that. But yeah, no, that is 100% true. Just talking about the show now, like I said, we'll be covering a variety of different topics across, all the sports, and just basically having debates about, debates, and also breaking down certain events, certain games, certain players, such things like that.
Yeah, the idea being that we want to know like what would happen if a game was if a game was affected, we think by one singular event. If that event was taken away, is the result the same? Like we're basically like breaking down math equations on how all of these events kind of turned out. We're always curious about like what would have happened if there's a lot of sports moments over the years. Obviously, if you've come here, you're obviously a big sports fan, and you definitely want to, have some discussion and see, what might have happened if something didn't go the way that it did. So that's something we're definitely going to break down a ton of, and we're definitely going to cover a bunch of sports, everything from hockey to football, baseball, everything. And we definitely want to, focus on a lot of past stuff that's happened already, but we definitely are going to talk about some present stuff as well. I mean, especially nowadays with things getting weirder and weirder and weirder as it goes along. It'll definitely be interesting to see if we're able to create some infamous sports moments out of these bubble games that we're seeing across all sports, and seeing if we can break some of them down as well. But for right now, definitely going to focus on some past stuff, I would say.
Yeah, so if you're interested in, like going in depth with sports, this is the place to be. Like I said, recording episode 1 already. Kind of just give you a preview of what we did there. But yeah, we just went in depth with, game by game in that series and breaking it down. And we'll be doing that in the future as well with other episodes. I know we have a few on the docket. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go in depth and really get into some stuff. I definitely would say that we have some influences from current creators right now, and like I said, what we did with Come Play Podcast to start this show. Couple of them just off the top of the head, John Boy Media,
our boy John Boy, the whole reason the Astros got shit on.
Which I mean, that guy has had a rise. I mean, me and Bobby had similar situations with him where he just like randomly both popped up on our recommended one day. And I'm assuming for a lot of other people because how he's grown, and we watch him a lot, so definitely some influence from him. And then somebody I've been watching a lot recently, Strong Opinion Sports, just does a great job with covering. His big thing is football, but he does cover other things.
Yeah, I haven't watched him a bunch lately, but I've always he did a big video on Johnny Manziel and why his expertise and his how good he was in college and transfer over into the NFL. And I thought it was one of the most well done, informative videos about that topic for one of the biggest QB busts ever.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting to hear him talk about that very video. I'll recommend over and over and over again. It's such a good video. Definitely check that out. But yeah, big influences from him.
Yeah, Zach Schomler is his name. Like I said, he does a really good job job over there. But yeah, again, lots of influences. You're gonna get that with the sports world. Is it's a good thing about it is everybody, you can kind of get that, and I appreciate their work a lot, and hopefully something where we can take some of what they're doing and our own, and everybody, bring it all together to create a good show. So yeah, kind of just talking about what we hope to gain with this show. I just want to, for me, I just want to, we're starting the show, not because it's, the thing to do, or we're looking to gain hundreds of thousands of millions of subscribers. No, we're just doing this for fun. However, I'm not saying I don't want it to grow, but I want
the fans don't hurt either.
Yeah, but I want to just use a show as a fun way to break down sports, doing what I love. Gain an audience to a point where I can, help somebody understand a moment maybe a little bit better, or give them a different viewpoint of what they already had. So yeah, I mean, again, just breaking down just different things. I think it'll be a lot of fun to just see where it goes. And then
we definitely want to build a community of people. Like we definitely want to hear from people who watch us and may have differing opinions or different any type of input, honestly. And maybe at some point we figure out maybe a Discord or something everybody can kind of join and chill. We'll talk and debate sports with anybody, and trust me, we've talked with some bad people with some bad takes. So we'll talk with anybody. We definitely want to hear from everybody who watches our show about what they think, even and forget even the sports takes. If there's something you want to see, something you want us to talk about, something you want to see us touch on a little bit, definitely leave a comment, definitely reach out to us. We'll be very active on our social media pages that we'll promote in a second, and we'll see what we can get to. But yeah, I just want to add that in there. We do want a community aspect to this.
And it would be nice to have a community like that, because we can do stuff down the line that we can all come together. And I like I said, saying that, I don't want to, we're not looking to have all this stuff. We're not looking for success, but we would like to have a community where we can grow and do stuff like that, just because we're doing what we love. So yeah, I think, like I said, that'll be cool if we ever get to that point. But yeah, for now, just doing our thing over here and breaking down some great moments, as sports always bring us. In terms of us posting episodes, right now, we're looking at posting episodes every 2 weeks, maybe every week and a half. There is a lot to go into with this show because of a couple of different things, schedules and stuff like that.
This is not our full-time gig.
Yeah, not our full-time gig, not even close.
Not even close.
Scheduling and stuff like that. And also, really the big thing is, in doing these episodes, a lot of research is going to go into it for us. So it's not something where we can just be like, oh yeah, we're going to record every other day or something like that.
We don't want quantity of episodes. We want every single episode that we make to be as quality as it possibly gets. So we think this extra week, as much as we would love to do it every week, look, we love doing this, but there's research that has to go into it that, look, there's a lot, I give Tyler a lot more credit than me in terms of his sports knowledge. He definitely has a lot more technical and analytical memory than I do. So, and he's a fan of more sports and pays attention to more sports and is able to grasp all that a little bit better than I can. So for certain sports that we cover, like say basketball, I'm not the biggest watcher of basketball, although I do love the sport. Any moment that we take from there, I might need to just take some time to familiarize myself. Okay, who was involved? Why does it matter? Who am I supposed to be paying attention to? What am I supposed to be paying attention to? What is the time call? All these other factors that we have to look into and educate myself. And we, doing that every week would give me maybe, would give me less research than I would like. And I want to sound like I actually know what I'm talking about somewhat when I get to the recording days. You know what I mean? So it just gives us that time. And not for nothing, also, we're from the Complaint Network, you should see a pretty decent quality difference in the visuals and everything that we have going for us, and which was a big thing that I really wanted to upgrade going into this new project. So and that takes some time, like just taking that upgrade. And it's only just us right now. It's literally just a 2-person team. Tyler's starting to learn some of the technical aspects, so he can help me a little bit, but mainly I'm doing a lot of technical stuff. Ty's helping organize the rest of the show and kind of show run, handle the socials and everything like that. So it's a 2-person team right now, and we can only do so much. So to bring the best quality content to you as possible, we think that doing it every other week, for right now would definitely help us do that and help us complete that mission. At least for now. Look, if this grows, if this continues to grow, and all that, we might be able to make it a little more consistent. But for right now, this is what we're going to stick with.
Yeah, like you said it perfectly. Quality over quantity. If we were just putting out shows or to put them out, and not doing the proper research, it wouldn't be something worth watching. So we need to take the time. And like I said, we can discuss in the future. We only recording one show. We don't really know right now. How long stuff is going to take and stuff like that. So yeah, something we can maybe alter, but for right now, we'll be posting every other week. And again, talking about stuff down the line, there's definitely a possibility for expansion way down the line, in terms of, maybe doing like live shows and stuff like that, or, doing, again, based on, audience, maybe doing, special, Q&A videos or something. I don't know. Just doing stuff way down the line. There's definitely that expansion. Right now, we just have the show, but there's always a possibility, later in time, where we can do something else and we'll be expanding. So hopefully something we can do. But for right now, we have the show. And yeah, that's basically about it. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to cover.
No, you got it. That's about it. I think it's time to plug some stuff now.
Yeah. So you can find us obviously here on YouTube. YouTube at Big League Breakdowns. So the video version will be on here. We're thinking about putting the show on audio sites. We did that with Come Play Podcast. We will possibly do that again, but we'll let you know about that in due time. But yeah, make sure you do subscribe to our YouTube channel, so you don't miss out on any content. And we do have our social medias. We're on Twitter at BL_breakdowns and Facebook and Instagram at Big League Breakdowns. So you can go follow us there. That is going to be the place where we are most active. So if you'd like to interact with us and, talk with us, chat with us, debate with us, whatever it is, you can do that over there. But that is it for the show, for episode 0. Just our little channel trailer, if you want to call it that. But make sure to look up for episode 1, like I said, discussing the San Jose Sharks Vegas series in 2019. But that is all for us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.